Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about why I started a YouTube channel, which I know seems a little weird. But before I really before I really get into doing YouTube, I wanted to just kind of say why I'm doing this. My intent is to do a lot of beauty videos, but as my life progresses, it'll kind of just probably turn into a beauty blog, or just like a lifestyle blog. But I have a port wine stain birthmark. As you can tell, I'm a little bit different. I was born with it. Obviously, it's a birthmark. But my lip is also caused by, sorry, I just wiped my lip, is also caused by the birthmark. There are a couple of different theories as to why my lip has gotten big. From what I was told, my mom, when I was about 2, took me to get my lip reduced, I guess, because even as a baby you could tell that it was bigger. But before they started surgery, they, I guess, maybe took an ultrasound or something and said, well, we can't do it because there's a major vein that got diverted behind her lip, which obviously would mean if they cut into it, I'd bleed out and die on the table. So that obviously was taken off the table. And then I think I had a consultation when I was like 8 or something. All I remember is a doctor touching my lip. There was a glove, and like I can remember the sensation of that, but I mean, there wasn't, obviously nothing got done from that consultation. But some people contacted me on Instagram saying, oh, I have a similar birthmark, and I think one gentleman said that all of the extra air that comes from having all my capillaries on a higher surface have caused it to get bigger. And there was another theory, but now I can't remember what it was. So that being said, port wine stain birthmarks are also known as nevus flammeus, and they're just capillary malformations. If you know anything about the skin system, or your veins, really, I guess, you have capillaries, and they're the smallest blood vessels. And just in gestation, my skin, I guess, didn't form right in some places, and that caused just, I guess, little islands kind of birthmarks. I want to say it covers about 25-30% of my face. When I was born, they did cover a significant amount more. I have had probably 13 laser surgeries, and we stopped before puberty, or like right at the beginning, because they wanted to see what would happen. And I haven't seen really a whole lot of change. These guys are darker than this. These guys seem to be about the same shade. This one is slightly redder. These guys are more purple. My nose used to be half of a birthmark. You can kind of see, like, right here, I do still have a slight birthmark. And it, I think it went up here and then connected, but I'll put a baby picture in so you guys can see more what I'm talking about. I also have this guy here, and then, I do have some little ones. I also had one on my stomach, just like right here, that or maybe it was down lower, but I had one that, we had one laser surgery for it and it went away. I can still see it, like, ever so slightly if I'm really, really cold like I am now. We don't like to have heat on in my house. But, yeah. So, like I said, my goal is to do makeup videos, and for me, it's to branch out more into, putting myself out there. It's to help. I have bipolar 2, so I have more depressive episodes than I have manic episodes. Very rarely do I become manic. So this is really to also help me deal with my anxiety. I don't have too much of an anxiety of public speaking. I work as a hostess right now, and I can't really have an anxiety of public speaking to be in that job. So yeah, that's kind of my hope, is to I want to redefine the beauty industry. There's standards for it. I'm a curvy woman as well, and I hope that by putting myself out there, I can inspire other women, especially who have birthmarks or facial differences in general, that they are beautiful and they can do whatever they want. You want to cover your birthmark, you can cover your birthmark. You want to just, put on moisturizer, do your eyebrows, and, put on some damn highlight, you can do that. I am also a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I will try to keep my swearing to a minimum, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I did try to get some questions from people, like on Facebook, Instagram, and some other media sites, to, just have some content to talk about in this video other than, my rambling. And one question that I got was how I met my husband and if we have kids. Right now we don't have kids. We're just not financially in a place to have kids. And, there are a couple of other life things that we need to get in check before we bring little ones into the world. So we met online. We started chatting over something I had posted. And, typically you don't talk for too long with somebody that, just responds to a post. And, about 4 days into it, it was really quick. We started talking. We realized we liked each other. We really liked each other. And sometimes when you know. That being said, he lived in Illinois and I live in Washington State. So 3 months later, which I know seems like a really short time, 3 months later he flew out here. He met my family, and nothing bad happened. So I decided to fly out to Illinois, meet his family, and we kind of both realized our families are very, very similar. Personality-wise, sense of humor, so we were like, you know what, let's just do this. Let's get married. So we were together for 9-10 months, and then we actually, when I flew out there, we walked around the mall because he lived around one of the biggest malls in the U.S. And we walked into Zales, and I said, let me look at your rings. Don't sell me a traditional engagement ring. And we bought a ring couple months, about 8 months after knowing each other. Which to some people seems like a really short time. To some people that seems like no time at all. My mom and dad actually knew each other for 6 weeks before they got married. So, I lasted longer than they did. But yeah, that's about it, guys. And who knows, he and I might do a video together, and we'll probably do a Q&A, or, the whole husband does my makeup video. We could probably do one of those one day. If you guys have a video suggestion, or, just any questions in general, you can comment down below. I will link my Instagram down below as well, and I also run a bullet journal Instagram, so if you are interested in that, I'll link that down below as well. That's kind of just a little side project that I do, because it does help me, focus on something other than, stupid little anxieties going on. But yeah, have a great day, guys.